Hey, what's up guys, this is TreatFX and welcome back to part 2 of our tutorial series how to make a speed art with me. And if you haven't seen the first part, I'll put a link in the description and one on the screen now, so you can go back and just listen to me and listen to my tips I gave and watch my render settings for screen flow. So yeah, the video ended with rendering out the speed art, and what we are going to do now is creating a little video border and make a final compositing for our speed art. So the first program we need is Photoshop. Let's open it up and then we start with the video border. Just wait a minute. Okay, now you need your render settings from your speed art. If you have a 720p video, just make the same what I'm going to do now. Go to File, New, and put in the size 1280 by 720. If you have a 1080p video, just make a 1920 by 1080. So just create this new file, and that's what we need. We need a PNG, like there's no background in here. For having no background, I'll have my one layer up here where nothing is on. Now the first thing we are going to create is creating a new layer. And I give you one tip: don't make your video borders too big. If it's too big, it totally takes the attention to the video borders and no attention to the video. So make it small, make it sexy, that's it. The only thing you will need on it is maybe your name, your logo on it, maybe a song, like I used to make, is putting in the song and the what is it called, the singer or the band or the DJ or whatever. And of course you should put in the name of the one you are making the background for. So we are going to create with your rectangle tool a little shape, maybe this big, and click on your layer, right click, and or I don't know what it's called, render it out, I don't know what it's called, sorry. And we can drag it just the way we want it to have. That should be good. And now the first thing is our little shape here. We're going to put in some stuff. Double click on your layer, maybe put in a little shadow, 1.5, that's good, and make a little gradient. And I normally use a pretty dark gray as the bottom color, and a pretty dark, a little bit brighter gray, but still a dark gray. Oh, that's too dark. Maybe something like this. 21, 21, 21. That's the code. And maybe you want some edges in it, but don't make it too big. Like make the size to 1. Maybe this too hard. The mode too hard. Yeah, that looks good. Now what we are going to create is or what we are going to do is put in the name of our speed art or client name. I'm using what I did is creating the background, no, the speed art for Chris. So I'm going to use his text, this one. Just open it up. That's not the one I made for his background, just made it for the video border, so just put it in. Command T, transform it, make it a little bit smaller. Don't make it too big. Too big video borders look stupid. So put it in the middle, something like this. Maybe a little bit down. And now you can, I don't know, create a soft shadow for your text again. I'm just going to make this like 3 and 9 and put in a little gradient and the mode from the gradient to overlay. Just put the opacity a little bit down. So that's good. We don't need to make anything big. And now we go to our text tool and put in a little text. The first thing is I'm going to name myself TreatFX. Make the size a little bit smaller, like, I don't know, 14. No, that's too small. 18. Yeah, that's good. 18. And then Command and J, and change the text to graphics. Maybe change the font, something like this, maybe the size of it. I don't know, just how you want to make your video border. Just putting this in a little bit to the middle. And now what I'm going to do is open my logo. Hold on. Okay, that's good. That's my logo, and I'm going to put it in. Drag it a little bit smaller. Something like this. Still too big. I always do them, put my logo on the left side, a little small text beside it, next to it. And you can make your texts here a little bit more sexy. I'm just using a pre-made style. This red looks good. So this is my style for the text is. And now I'm going to copy just my text, my TreatFX text, copy it, and what you can use for your video border is maybe the time you made, the time you made the background, like time, drag it wherever you want it to have it, and then the time, I think it was 54 minutes, and I don't know, just say 54 minutes, that's good. And what I'm also doing all the time is, of course, the song. Just say song, copy the layer again, come with Command and J, and let's say I don't know, I'm just going for, even if it's not right, I'm just going for Skrillex. Copy the layer again, and then the song name, let's say, I don't know, which song could we use for it, like Kyoto. Okay, that's good. You can play with your 3D text, with your logo, with your song part. You can make whatever you want. Maybe you could put in some more shapes, like I'm going to do now. Go to your shape tool again and make it just a little shape, a red shape. Command J. Just drag it up here. Make some of these. I'm not making it good, so Command E. Go to your shape layer, press Command and press on your little picture up here, so it makes a selection of the whole shape. Click on your form tool, or your form layer again, sorry, and go to selection, inverse selection, and press delete. So you only have these 3 stripes up here. You can play with the opacity again, I don't know. That's the one, or almost the one I made for Chris. And then just save it. Go to File, Save for Web and Device, PNG 24, transparency and interlace, that's good, and then just save it. And that's our video border. You can play with it, like I said. That's just a few ideas from me. Don't make it too big, like I said. And yeah, that's good. Now we go to After Effects. You can, I'm pretty sure you can do it with Sony Vegas, but I have a Mac, so I don't have Sony Vegas. So I'm just using After Effects. Open it up. And by the way, this little sick graffiti background is made by my friend Melon Arts. It's, in my opinion, it's so damn sexy. I love it, and I'm going to use it like for the rest of my life, in my opinion, because it's so good. And yeah, maybe you should subscribe to him if you haven't already. And yeah, the next thing we have is our Speedart part, where we going to make the final compositing. I'm just going to look for the Speedart file. That's my movie file, my video file. I'm just going to drag it into After Effects 2 project, and I'm going to look for my video border I made. This is this one here. You can also press right click on your project area here, just go to import file and then look for the files, but that's good. And now we have our project up here, and now we go to composition and new composition. Now we need to know again which size we used to have. 20, oh god damn it, 1280 by 720, that's the size we have. And a normal Speedart should take about 2 minutes to like 3.5 minutes. It shouldn't take longer. If it takes like 4 minutes or 5 or 6 or whatever, it's not entertaining anymore, in my opinion. I don't look full Speedarts if it's too long, if they are too long. Like I don't know, maybe like Flu Designs. Flu Designs made a good Speedart, don't get me wrong, it's good, but I think it was 6 minutes or so, and then I just go and look for the final image or the final steps in it. So go to your time and then press in 3 minutes 45. That's good, because we are going to we still can make it a little bit smaller. Okay, that's our composition. What we are going to do now is drag our video on this little black bar here. That's our video, and you see after the 3 minutes the video is not over yet, but that's good. Click on your video file, right click on it, go to time, and then what it's called in English, time, I don't know, the third thing. I'm so sorry, I should have looked it up, but I didn't. I'm sorry. Just click on it, and now you can make it a little bit smaller. This is the factor which makes it a little bit smaller. And what I normally do is put in a 3. Maybe that's too short. Yes, it is. Right click on it, maybe 5. Yeah, and that's good. With a 5, it's 2 minutes 45, almost. And that's our Speedart. It's a good length, so it's not too long. We can see everything. Maybe you want to put in an intro in front of the Speedart, I don't know. But yeah, that's the part we have now. And now we just need to drag our video border on our file. We made the same size we have in our video as we have in our video border, so it should be perfect. You can see it's perfect. There's no problem. The video border looks sexy. and we have it from the beginning on until the end. And then we go for a song. I'm not sure, just going to look for a normal song. What do we have? I'm just going to drag this one up here into our project section again. Just drag it down here, right at the beginning. Should be good now. You can play with the song again, like making it a little bit more loud or whatever. And at the end of a background, you always should have a final image. You can put in final image links like your DeviantArt portfolio, or download links for the background or whatever. And I'm creating my final image transition pretty easily. I just go to layer, new, and then solid. Just choose a black color, and so now you see it's black all the time. Go to the end of your video, which ends here. Go to your transformation settings from your solid and go to opacity, which is 100%, and that's good. We keyframe it. Now we go back a few seconds like this, it should be about 10 seconds, and go to 0, type in 0, that's it. Now you see it's fully there, you can see everything, and then it begins from this keyframe on to get a little bit darker. That's good. And then go a few seconds further, and then go to 0 again, and then it's the black color disappears again. And what we forgot now is the final image. I'm just going to look for it. Chris background. Okay, put it in your project section and just drag it on your video, on your composition. It's a little bit too big. We can make it smaller by pressing on this little rectangle here and holding shift. Just make it a little bit smaller, and like this. And now we put this beyond our solid layer. Go to your 100% keyframe from the solid layer and press Command, Shift and D to split the two files. Like this is one background and this is one, but we have two layers now. And just delete the first one. So if we go back, this is our Speedart, and it should begin getting darker and darker. Here we have our 100%, and if we go a little bit further, we see that's our final thing. Just leave a few seconds with the final image, like I'm just saying 3 minutes, and drag your this little thing here and put it back till the 3 minutes. And we can go to our song, which is this. Just make it open it up, audio, and go like where we have our 100% keyframe. Keyframe it, the audio, go until the end, and go to -48. And if you hear it, it begins getting the song finishes. So yeah, that's it. That's our Speedart now. Pretty easy made, but still looks good. Now we go to composition, add to render queue. Put in your render settings. I have my render settings here. You can put in like H264. That's good. You can save it wherever you want. Just put in the link then, and then just you need to render it out, and that's the final. That's our final video, our final Speedart. And yeah, that's it. That's it with our tutorial. I hope you liked it. I hope I could give you some tips. Maybe a lot of you guys know it already, how to make a good Speedart. But still, be fair. Give it a like maybe if you enjoyed the video. And if you want to make, or if you want to have a lot more tutorials from me, maybe you could give me a little feedback on it, maybe put in a like. And yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching, and I'm out. Peace.